And that's just one way of helping to keep you safe over March break.
Thanks for the tips, Natalie. I mean, some great stuff there. If you're staying closer to home, what does the weather have in store? Well, keep in mind there's still lots of snow on the ground, certainly across northern Ontario, but look at across even the south where we had a degradation of the snowpack because of that spell of mild air. Now we've bumped it back up again across the north. We do have significant snowfall, so great for snowmobiling up into the Algoma region if you want to travel that far north. Winter comfort tips. So with the temperatures being what they are, but overall this system is going to be bringing snow to the northeast, 5 to 10 centimeters, down into southeastern Ontario, Ottawa and Montreal picking up a couple centimeters of snow, but not as much for us necessarily, although we might start the day off with a few snow showers. Toronto is cold for Sunday despite the sunshine, -8 feeling like -13. Have a wind or direction switch as this low pressure system comes through, so we'll get more of a northerly wind. Then the temperatures stay cold until we get about to the midweek of next week. Turn the corner with some snowfall in the forecast and then colder temperatures behind it. So really topsy-turvy weather expected. Hamilton, daytime high on Sunday, sunshine in the forecast and a high of -8. I suppose I would do it only if it was for a really great cause. In that case, maybe so, but I've goosebumps just thinking about it. Let's take a look at our forecast. We do have some warmer weather on tap for today. They might even start off with some wet snow coming through. Low pressure system is right here, centered over northeastern Ontario, progressing off to the east. We have a couple of different cold fronts. The first one initially changes the wind direction. It's this secondary cold front that will help to bring down the temperatures as we head through the weekend. But overall, this isn't going to bring a lot of precipitation, but it is certainly going to be bringing us some colder temperatures. To the northeast, though, we have about 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. It's Friday. I guess it's just casual Friday verbally as well. 5 to 10 centimeters of snow across the north and east. And looking at your 7-day forecast, what can we expect for Toronto? Well, we're going to see temperatures staying cold for the most part. Sunday is sunny, though, at -8, feeling like -13. It's not until we get into the midweek, although there is another low pressure system coming in that may bring us some more snowfall, that we see the temperatures rising. That's typical as we see the approach of a system. It pulls up warmer air, then the cold air comes in behind it. In the case of Hamilton, the 7-day forecast, again, watch for a little bit of snow to start the day on Saturday, and then temperatures staying cold but sunny on Sunday. The northeast, 5 to 10 centimeters, down into southeastern Ontario, Ottawa and Montreal picking up a couple centimeters of snow, but not as much for us necessarily, although we might start the day off with a few snow showers. Toronto is cold for Sunday despite the sunshine, -8 feeling like -13. We have a wind switch or direction switch as this low pressure system comes through, so we'll get more of a northerly wind. Then the temperatures stay cold until we get about to the midweek of next week. Turn the corner with some snowfall in the forecast and then colder temperatures behind it. So really topsy-turvy weather expected. In Hamilton, daytime high on Sunday, sunshine in the forecast and a high of -8. The storm system we saw yesterday in Atlantic Canada, in the case of New Brunswick, brought upwards of, in some cases, 40-plus centimeters of snow. But on the Nova Scotia side of things, and we've written about this online at theweathernetwork.com, talking about now the localized flooding, the ice jams that have resulted of the flash freeze that came in. So we had mild temperatures and rain, but then everything froze over, and now there's a concern for localized flooding in these areas, especially in Nova Scotia. And parts of PEI have also seen some mixing. So if you want more details on what the forecast has in store, especially as it relates to this story, you can read the full details online. Now, switching gears, this weekend we do have some rain in the forecast in cases like in Nova Scotia. In Halifax, we see mild temperatures tomorrow. Tay wrote this. She says, "I like it when it decides to rain because my car is dirty and I get a free car wash." Well, speaking of car washes, here's Margot right now with some tips on how you can keep your car in the best shape possible. Thanks so much, Margot. Some great tips there. Chris Murphy tweeted this out: with spring arriving next Thursday. We only have 5 days left of spring. He wants to know, how will you be spending the last weekend of winter? The hashtag is goodbye winter. So if you want to follow at Chris_M_TWN for Chris Murphy, and mine is at Sheryl Plouffe. Would appreciate the follow on Twitter. Also going to show you the highlights now as we head into Saturday.